There's a kind of silence that settles in old age, a silence filled with ghosts. Frank Sheeran sits alone in a nursing home, the weight of a life lived in the shadows pressing on his shoulders. He once painted houses, but not with brushes. Back in the 1950s, Frank was a truck driver, a working man. But fate and bad decisions reroute his life when he meets Skinny Razor. One job leads to another. One favor leads to something darker. Soon, Frank finds himself doing work for Russell Bufalino. Russell Bufalino, calm, unblinking, and dangerous, played with chilling stillness by Joe Pesci. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't need to. He sees something in Frank: loyalty, silence, the willingness to do what others won't. Frank becomes a man you call when problems need solving. He paints houses, yes, but he also does carpentry, taking care of the mess. He's not a monster. He's a soldier, or so he tells himself. Then comes Jimmy Hoffa, larger than life, loud, obsessive, a man of the people and a man of power. Al Pacino roars into the film with fire and fury. Frank becomes his friend, his confidant, his protector. The two men become inseparable. Frank's loyalty shifts, stretching between Bufalino and Hoffa. But in the world of the mob, loyalty isn't love, it's leverage. Hoffa begins to fall. The world changes. His time is fading, but he won't let go. Pride becomes his prison. Frank sees it all and says nothing. Then comes the moment. A plane ride, a car, a quiet house in Detroit. Frank knows what will happen, and still he walks his friend to the door. The most painful betrayal is the one done in silence. He returns, but nothing is the same. His daughter won't look at him. Hoffa is gone, and no one says his name. Frank survives, but what's left is just a man with a past and no future. Frank picks his own coffin. He asks the priest to leave the door open a little, just in case. Not for escape, but for someone to walk back in. In the end, The Irishman isn't about crime. It's about time, and how it takes everything, even your name. If this story moved you, let the silence echo louder. Like, subscribe, and tell us, was Frank Sheeran a loyal man, or just afraid of being alone?